Peace and power, family. Happy 777 day, okay? Yes, it is 777, July 7th, 2025. That 25 on the end, make it another 7, which means today is special. So I'm going to do this quick reading, mostly filled with affirmations, affirming this energy, affirming this new space and time. I feel like Gemini doing some movement and Uranus and all of that stuff is going on. Okay, so we want to give thanks and we want to affirm the energy that is coming in today. We're going to be using, of course, our Created by Queen Loney deck. We have our Love Yourself deck by Tori Player. We love a black girl who does her ting. Okay, we got our Sacred Ori deck by Sage. We love you, Sage. We got my Afro Goddess. This is a tarot deck. We have our soul truth questions because we always got to get into the questions, and you can really use those for journal prompts at the end after going through this reading. So let's get into it because I like to be here for a good time and not a long time. So our first affirmation is, now is the time for me to achieve great things. Now is the time. Take those risks. Try to do that new thing that you've been thinking about doing for years. Lean into the discomfort and try to do the thing, okay? Put forth your best effort. Really give it a go, because a lot of the times we step our toe in and we don't really try to put our whole foot into it and really get sturdy and stand on business. And I think now is the time. The 777 energy is telling us that we got a clear path. Okay, the way is open. So now is the time for me to achieve great things. I also love these pictures. There is no one better than me. I am worthy because I honor who I am. Baby, it's time to lean into authenticity. A lot of times we try to act one way or be a certain way because of belonging. We want to belong. We want to have community. We want to be a part of the crew. When in reality, the more you fake it, the more you'll have fake people around you, or the more you'll be in situations and environments that actually don't align with who you are and what you want to be doing. So lean into authenticity. Show up as your true self. Do the things you actually like to do, so that you can attract people who want to do the same thing. So you can attract people who want to cheer you on and want to be there when you do that big thing that you're going to do, that great thing you're about to achieve. You want people who want to support you in that and who want to lift you up in that, and not people who are just hanging around because you close or because you cool or because you got this or because you know that. Okay. The last one from Queen Loney says, I attract abundance in my life through being organized. Okay, baby, get organized. I know it's summertime and we like to be all willy-nilly and free, but the more you have structure, the more you have a plan, the easier it will be to follow through, okay? If you want to try something new, you want to achieve that great thing, write it down and make it plain, okay? Because once you can see it, you can achieve it, okay? That sounds corny, but it actually is really real. Like, if you write something down, it will actually make it more likely for you to be able to pursue it, especially if you write out each step and if you get really clear and organized about what you are trying to do. Okay, so you're gonna go achieve some great things, and because you are worthy, and you're going to attract that abundance because you're going to do it in an organized manner. The next ones come from Tori. What is Tori affirming in our lives? Tori says, I am all that I need. I am more than enough. Okay? You don't have to do anything extra, baby. You really just got to be you. You don't have to go out of your way. You don't have to have material things to add into your life. You are enough just as you are. And as soon as you accept that, the people around you will accept that. And you will attract people who already know and who are not trying to pressure you to be something that you are not. Okay? You are already enough and you have everything you need already to succeed. The next thing says, I am my own person. I don't have to explain myself, especially in the summertime, baby, because I know we be doing a little wilding out, okay? We've been doing a little acting up because the sun is out and, some other things are out. But the reality is that it don't really matter. Okay, as long as you are cool with what you're doing, as long as you understand why you are doing what you're doing, as long as it's aligned with your values and you ain't hurting nobody, baby, you ain't got to explain nothing to nobody. Okay? Not even God, because he already know. He made the plan. He was there when it was created. So you do not have to explain yourself as long as you understand and you are doing things that are in alignment with who you truly are, and not because somebody else is trying to make you do it, or because somebody else is doing it, or because it look cool, or you see it on social, or they said it's gonna make you money or whatever, then you good, baby. Okay? The next one says, how I feel matters. What I have to say matters. I love this because it's a lot going on in the world. And a lot of times we get caught up in holding in our feelings and emotions, holding in who we are, what we really feel, and what we think. And I think that right now, expressing our anger, expressing our frustration, expressing that this shit is hard, okay? It is hard out here to be looking at the news every day, seeing all the things that are happening, the bills being passed, the people being deported or fucking detained for no reason. It's so much going on. But if you can express yourself, if you can say that this is bothering me, this is upsetting me, this will help us collectively move through this and get out on the other side. Okay. Okay. Because holding it in ain't going to help nobody, especially not the people that's going through it. Okay, so if you got a problem with what's going on, say something about it. Whether it's on your social media, whether you talk about it with your friends, whether you calling your representative, whatever it is, let your voice be heard. Because the more we talk about it and the more we name our feelings, the more we name our truths, the more likely we will be to be able to change the future and change the outcome and shift narratives and shift the way that people are thinking about this. Because you might have some people in your family that's like, they need that, they deserve that, and all of this stuff. But if you don't actually talk to them about what's really happening, let them know that immigrants pay about the same amount of taxes as people who ain't immigrants pay, then that will help actually get some progress done. Okay, just holding it in, being mad, isolating, and not dealing with what's in front of us, that's not going to help us get where we need to go. Okay. Lastly, from the Tory player, love yourself deck. When I fill myself up, my goodness overflows for the people I love. Yes, do not forget about you. Okay. And especially with everything that's going on in the world, you actually can't help nobody if you on the floor broke down and defeated. Okay. So you need to make sure that you are also taking care of yourself, eating, sleeping, drinking water as much as you can, because these things are going to make sure that you are actually sustaining yourself to be able to fight, to be able to continue to show up and do the things that you love to do, and to be able to continue to show up and support the people that you love. Okay, if you are not taking care of yourself, if you are not filling up your cup, then you are pouring out from something you don't even have, baby. Okay, so make sure you fill your cup up. Make sure you're doing things that are helping you stay healthy, helping you stay mentally well, helping you stay emotionally well, whether it's journaling, whether that's running, whether that's talking to the homies, whatever it is. Make sure that you are doing those things so that you can see another day in a positive way. Okay. Next up, we got Five Massage Wisdom. And I love this wisdom card because it's about mamas. It's about remembering your mama. And I just moved back in with my mama, so it's right on time and right in alignment. It says, life itself is a ritual. Treat it as such. On life's journey, you may face betrayal, but sometimes what we perceive as betrayal may be a great lesson and a reminder of our connection to the divine feminine. As long as you're still breathing, you can heal. How we heal is by finding the unconditional love that comes from the umbilical cord of our very own mother. This is the lifeline that continues to supply nutrients to us no matter how old we are. Ori, no matter my relationship with my mother, allow me the wisdom to always honor and show gratitude to her for giving me the unconditional nourishment of life. So yes, we wouldn't be here without our mothers. And there is so much wisdom in being alive and having that connection with your mother. It also talks about betrayals and lessons. And what I'm actually thinking about in this time is self-betrayal, right? So how often have you been letting people cross your boundaries? How often have you been not dealing with the things that have hurt you so that you're not healing? You're just running around reacting because of the trauma that you went through in the past, right? That is self-betrayal, not actually doing what you need to do to heal, That is self-betrayal. So just take this time to honor yourself, to lean into that wisdom and those great lessons that you have gained from living life, because you learning something every day. Every single day you're going to experience something, and it's going to teach you a lesson. And you have to start paying attention, and you have to start integrating those lessons, or you're just going to keep reliving them over and over again. And take it for somebody who has relived them over and over again. Okay? Take into account the lessons that you have been learning. Okay? And remember, you have life. Every day you wake up, you have a new chance and a new opportunity to heal, a new opportunity to live, a new opportunity to be, to choose, to act. Okay? So trust that. Trust that if you woke up, then you still got a chance. You still got a purpose out here, and lean into that. All right, let's get into these Afro Goddess cards. We got 3 tarot cards. The first one being the Daughter of Swords. I just love cards that Black people make because they just so freaking talented and they're beautiful. The Daughter of Swords, upright. We got the Son of Pentacles, upright. And then we got the Moon in reverse. Okay, but look how beautiful this card is. I just love it. Part in the Red Sea. All right, let's see what they're talking about. The Daughter of Swords. The Daughter of Swords says in the upright, it is a green light. Look at that. 777. Green light mean go. You about to achieve some great things, okay? You may be focused and excited about a new idea or opportunity. As the daughter lacks experience, get inventive in creating your path to success. Use your communicative skills and align yourself with people and situations that can authentically help in nurturing and manifesting your goals. Then we just talk about being around people who actually respect you and honor you for who you are. This Daughter of Swords, she's saying you might not have the experience, but you got the network, okay, to achieve the things that you've been trying to achieve. So green light means go. Okay, I'm hearing this because I got 2 things that I want to put out into the world in the next 2 months, and I'm gonna tap into that network. I'm gonna go ahead and ask some folks to come on in and help us sister out. So you need to too, okay? It's a green light. It says, get inventive in creating your path to success. You don't have to take the same route that everybody else took in order to get to success. But trust in your imagination, trust in your gut, trust in your mind and this ability to create and to know you and to know what you want to do and what you need to do to achieve what you want to achieve. Okay? The next one is the Son of Pentacles. Pentacles is about that money. Okay, so what the Sun is saying in the upright, the Son of Pentacles is the hardest working personality of the deck. Okay, you're gonna have to work hard, baby. This card represents the everyday routine tasks that are vital to the success of our goals. It is important that you continue to work hard and concentrate on your methods. This is truly a time when what you put in will be what you get out. So be sure you have been both patient and productive. If you are willing to do the work, your dreams shall surely come into manifestation. Okay, again, 777, green light, go. All of this is saying do it. All of it is saying you got backup, you have everything you need, but you got to stay organized. You got to actually have a plan. You got to be patient and productive. Okay. You got to do those everyday little bitty routines that you might not be wanting to do, like journaling, like meditating, like working out, like getting some sun. You have to do those little things that seem like they're small, but actually make a huge difference to make sure that you are staying on top of your goal and showing the universe, showing God, showing whoever that you are really about this life, that you are serious about making this thing come true because you're showing up every day, not only for yourself and for your wellness, but for whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. Okay? Let's get into what this moon is talking about, because why she got to be in reverse? Might not be a bad thing. We're going to see. We're gonna see what the moon in reverse means. In its reverse, the moon card indicates you have begun to deal with the illusions and your fear is starting to subside. I love this because it's basically saying, baby, you got what you need. You ain't scared no more. This is the time. Do it. Everything is saying, do it. Do it. You can now choose to either free yourself from them or store them away in your subconscious. But eventually, you will have to clear up the confusion. It may as well be now. Now, go ahead. Let go of that confusion. Let go of that fear. You have everything you need. This is the time for you to achieve great things. You got the green light as long as you stay organized and do the things every day that you need to do. Baby, the fear is gone. The fear is gone. Okay, let's get into these journal cards because we done said the same thing over and over again, which means that it's what you need to hear. The first Soul Truth card says, where can I ask for more help in my life? Boom, going back again to using your network, asking for help, thinking about the people that are in your community and you showing up authentically so that those people that want to help you and that can help you will see you and know you to have people they're trying to fuck with and support you. So it says, until we can receive with an open heart, we're never really given with an open heart. When we attach judgment to receiving help, we knowingly or unknowingly attach judgment to giving help. Oop. Today, ask someone for help and receive it with an open heart. Mantra, I ask for what I want and I am open to receiving it. Ask somebody today. Just ask one person. Just put yourself out there just a little bit, even if it's like, can we hop on the phone like next week to talk about this thing? It can be as small and as simple as that. Or it can be like, hey, I need help with this grant. Hey, I need help with this email. Hey, I need help with this social media post. Hey, if I post this thing, will you share it? It does not have to be crazy. It does not have to be grand. It can be very, very small. But get into the practice of asking for help because people want to help you. We are actually not supposed to be doing none of this alone. Okay? We have been tricked. It is a community game. It is a team sport life. Okay? So ask people for help. The last card we have says, name all the things you love. Okay? Are you one of them? Because a lot of times we can go and like, oh, I love my mama and I love my children and I love music. And it's just like, how long will it take for you to get to you? Make sure that you are loving on you, your authentic self, not the mask self, not the performance self, but your authentic self. Make sure you're loving on you by doing those daily things that make sure you are well, by pouring from a full cup and not a half empty cup when you already ain't got enough for your own self to survive. Okay? Make sure that you are taking care of you. It says the mantra is, I give myself all the love and attention I need. You don't have to have somebody outside of you validating you, loving on you, and pouring into you. Yes, this is a team sport. Life is a team sport. It's a community game, but you already have, where that card go? Everything you need inside. We had that for a card. I am all that I need. I am more than enough. Even by yourself, you can still do the thing, okay? But you don't have to do it by yourself. There are people out there who want to help you. There are people out there who are waiting for you to ask for help and open your arms to receive, baby. So go out there and do the thing. Happy 777.